made by the paths they choose, not the powers they are graced with. Despite being born and raised in a typical African village, Mrs. Rahab Mwikali, the national chairperson for Maendeleo ya Wanawake, chose her paths in heaven amongst the stars. Talk of high standards. Rahab takes us through her tough journey, one step at a time, towards her dream destination.
My name's Mrs. Rahab Mwikali. My parents called me Mwikali when I was born because I have 4 brothers ahead of me. I am in this organization as the national chairperson, a job I was given by the women of Maendeleo, and I say this with a lot of humility, that they trusted me, that they believed we can walk the journey together.
Being the first daughter in a family of 7 put her in a tight spot, as her parents wanted her to be an exemplary figure to her siblings.
I grew up with very strict Anglican parents. Those were the days when the Anglican Church had only one bishop, who is the late Bishop Obadiah Kariuki. He's the father of the Attorney General. And we had only one bishop. And the church was strict and serious, and my parents, my mother was the leader of Mothers Union in those days. My father used to sit in the synod, which had very few people. And my father was a businessman, a man in church, a man in community leadership. So I was a little advantaged because we had life in the village. And my father bought a farm when I was 8 years old, 1964. So I also lived in the farm from an early age. So I was exposed to privacy because we were able to live as a family. And when we were in the village, we were also in the village. And I went up to class 3 at home. Then I was taken to a boarding school, Sacred Heart Girls in Kenya. So really, I have kind of lived a private life and a community life. Because when we were home, my parents were very involved with the church.
Rahab had a thirst for the airline industry, something she was able to achieve after completion of high school, and as luck was on her side, the man she got married to was also in the same field.
I wanted to be in the airline, and my father was very strict. So I convinced him. My mother wanted me to be a teacher. I told my father, no, I don't want to teach. He wanted me to go to university. University used to be 3 years. I told him I want to do airline or I just wanted airline. And I was taken in the airline in South African just for a week. I left my parents 42 years ago and married and moved from now what is Embu County, Mbeere South. And I married an engineer who was from East African Airways. The old people who were in the aviation joined East African Airways from 1967. And I married him in 1977. A professional, a gentleman. He was my life partner for 40 years. I lost him just about 40 years of marriage. We got 3 sons together.
Her career life started on a good note when she landed a job with the Kenyan government in the Ministry of Agriculture.
So I got employed in Ministry of Agriculture in 1975. The minister there was a very close friend of my father. They were in politics together, Mzee Nyaga. There I held as a father. And so from there, the Government Secretarial College opened. It was a 2-year course where we were learning office management, secretarial services, entrepreneurship. So I went into Government Secretarial College for 2 years. I now didn't go to the airline. And so that was now, my teenage now started there. I was staying with my brother in Langata. He was working with the South African Industries, EAI, and he was also strict. So I had this thing, my father would come to Nairobi, like every week, bring us food. His farm was in Sagana, is very near, and had very strict rules. However, as a teenager, you would break them. So of course, I broke them like any other teenager. But then of course, my mother would just sit me down and say, if you go that way, I'll never have a name in the village. If you Become a good girl. Your sisters will follow your example.
In the early 80s to 2012, she ventured into export business and later on floriculture.
I married him in 1978. And I actualized my dream of that, wanting to be out in the world. And then I started an export business, which of course I worked for the government from college in 1977. I worked for Ministry of Cooperatives for 6 years. And that public will tell you I resigned at a very early age. I was 27 or 8 when I resigned. I went to do my first exhibition in Berlin, in Germany, for exports, and it was lucrative. So from 1983 until 2012, along the way I was in exports. And I did a lot of exhibitions in Asia, in Japan, in US, in Europe. And early 90s, my children were now becoming teenagers. I stopped doing export after 10 years. From 80s, I got into floriculture.
Due to her love and respect for marriage and family, she stands out as a traditional African woman who pushes for being a pace setter for the rest.
There are certain things about the African woman I believe in. I tell them to my daughter-in-laws. I'm a mother of sons. Those 2 girls, they are my daughter-in-laws. I believe, one, in the traditional marriage. I believe that women, when they marry, they have a responsibility over their families. Why do I say this? My mother was my role model. I saw how she treated my father, and I admired marriage for my parents. And so when I got married, even things which I would see, of course, life in the West, would travel in all those places, London and everywhere, I still had this thing in me of wanting to treat my husband as a traditional woman. A traditional woman in such that my husband didn't mind making me a cup of tea. Many times he prepared me a cup of tea. My sons used to tell me when you are spoiled. But I still made his dinner, did some washing which I had to do myself, not the workers. Treat him the way a man is treated when he has married a woman. I depart a lot there with a lot of my colleagues in the women movement, because I think everybody has what they believe in. So I believe that a family should stay together. There will be challenges. I believe that a man ought to take care of his family. Everybody has a role. It is biblical. A man must fend for the family. Yes, we have these issues where I don't want us to go there. Men are not doing this, women are doing this. So in this institution of marriage, weaknesses and strengths are there. So everybody has a different strength. I married a professional myself. I was a secretary, but I went into business. So we balanced. Yeah, so the times I was abroad with my exhibitions, my husband was in the office and he would be home. He would be the one in Kenya. Then there are times he would join me. So you agree as a couple. Our men, I have a lot of respect for them myself, but let it not be competition in the house. We can do competition here in the office. I'm in Mandeleo. I can do competition with my national officials. At the minute I got to my gate, I was Mrs. MYWO. My husband was in the house. I have my roles as his wife. I have a role as a mother of my children. I have a role as a grandmother. So we must be able to divide these roles. Because life is just simply that.
Rahab believes in community empowerment, and nothing will stop her from pulling her people from the ugly ditch of poverty. She sacrificed her personal resources, her valuable time and money, exerting all her energies in volunteering at Maendeleo ya Wanawake organization for a notable long period.
We are Kenyan women, and we are in the rural areas, and we know over the years the need for water. Some people may have been born where it rains, wengine wako pahali kafu sana, but because as a Maendeleo chair I have gone around the 47 counties, nimeona umuhimu wa harvesting water. What do we see normally? Saa hii kumekauka, kesho watu wanabebwa na maji Turkana. Kesho watu wanabebwa na maji Mwingi. So you ask yourself, hii maji tunawezanji kuiharvest inasaidia kila mama kila boma. Therefore the need of a 5-year dream ambayo tumejaribu kutafuta watu to partner with us. Finally, we were able to get Dumu tanks and Musoni microfinance, because the need of water in every household in this country, in the 47 counties, is why we are here. This is a national launch. We will not do another one like this, but we shall go to every county with Ndumu and with microfinance. Kila mama, kila boma anahitaji maji. And therefore, to make it easier for any household in this century we are in, it is to harvest that rainwater, which is clean water, which is free water, na mama alipe akilipa mkopo ya pesa kidogo. Hii ni mradi tunalipa na that 6 months, which our members have agreed it is affordable. Hii yote ni trekking all these mountains, msichana akitafuta maji. Kijana amemuona akipita, mzee amemuona akipita, akirudi ameshikwa, amenyanyazwa. We can limit, we can minimize these challenges if we do things like harvesting water. And for us in Maendeleo, our MOU was clear, is harvesting water and it is planting trees. So we are also on climate change. We signed an MOU with Greening Kenya. So that end of the day, we are working on the environment. Now we are the grassroots. Maendeleo devolved. That headquarter there ni pahali ya kukaa kufanya kazi na kuja hapa. So water is in every household. We are 70 years in 3 years. We would want to have a water tank in every home. So we are calling on Kenyans. We are calling on all leaders. If you can manage to be a Maendeleo member, buy a water tank for somebody in Wajir, a woman you know. Buy a water tank for a woman in Turkana you know. You can pay it cash, you can pay in installments by being a member of Maendeleo. So this is an opportunity for us Kenyans. We started a new Kenya yesterday. I was in Bomas of Kenya. I was in State House. The spirit is good. The country is now fresh. Let us make life easier for our women at the grassroots.
He who dances at home is surely rewarded. Her passion and love for women empowerment and her zealous commitment to the organization made her the most outstanding and the best choice for the topmost position. When it was time to cast the votes, Rahab was voted the chair leader to steer the organization into her heavenly paths while she dances to African tunes.
Tukakutana viongozi wote wetu wa Eastern Province tukaonelea ni lazima hiyo kiti mmoja wetu a step down. Ndio mimi nataka kuambia nimemuondokea Mama Rahab.
For the sake of unity for the women of this country, I want to step down to be chairman.
Tunakuomba usiende kabisa. We respect what you have done together with the leadership lines here.
A strategic plan 2019 to 2024 is one of her achievements that Rahab believes is a powerful roadmap that will surely drive the organization, among other projects, straight to their goal.
Maendeleo ya wanawake imejitokeza. Wakati tuliona pombe iliingia nyingi sana kule Central, tuliona wamama wa Kiambu walisimamisha. Na sisi tumeamua kama wamama wa nchi hii kupitia maendeleo ya wanawake. Maafa ya watoto wetu itasimama. Tutazungumzia watoto. Maneno ya mandawa itasimama. Maneno ya families kuwana wakiwa wachanga. Maendeleo is going to bring town hall talks to our young children, so that we cancel them. Ile ni kitu gani inafanya muwane. Harusi hainjakuwa rahisi na si mbaya, is the best institution God gave us, but we can always talk. So we are going to be talking to our children. Maneno ya drugs, tutazungumzia watoto wetu waache ndawa, wanje tufanye kazi hapa chini. So this meeting we are talking family planning, tutapanga uzazi. Sio vizuri kuwa na watoto uwezi kulinda. Ukiangalia hapa Kadhiani, angalia ni mzuri namna gani. Kama tungekuwa na industry, wale watoto wetu wanakaa Kibera, wangekunja waandikwe wakae nyumbani. Na wakae maisha mzuri kuliko ile iko Kibera. Tunazungumzia family planning, tunazungumzia family values, na tunasema ile values tulilewa nazo sisi. Tumesema wale wamama tuko 60 na juu tuko kama 20 hapa. Tumesema lazima turudi nyumbani tuzungumzie watoto. We need values in the family. We need to talk na wazee wetu. Maendeleo stands for the girl, the woman and the family. Manake family, mzee yuko, mama yuko, the boy child is in there. Hatutaacha kijana wetu awe asungumuziwi. Maendeleo ya wanawake imejitokeza. Wakati tuliona pombe iliingia nyingi sana kule Central, tuliona wamama wa Kiambu walisimamisha. Na sisi tumeamua kama wamama wa nchi hii kupitia maendeleo ya wanawake. Maafa ya watoto wetu itasimama. Tutazungumzia watoto. Maneno ya mandawa itasimama. Maneno ya families kuwana wakiwa wachanga, maendeleo is going to bring town hall talks to our young children so that we counsel them ile ni kitu gani inafanya muwane. Harusi haijakuwa rahisi na si mbaya, is the best institution God gave us, but we can always talk. So we are going to be talking to our children. Maneno ya drugs, tutazungumzia watoto wetu waache ndawa, wanje tufanye kazi hapa chini. So this meeting we are talking family planning, tutapanga uzazi. Sio vizuri kuwa na watoto uwezi kulinda. Ukiangalia hapa Kadhiani, angalia ni mzuri namna gani. Kama tungekuwa na industry, wale watoto wetu wanakaa Kibera, wangekunja waandikwe wakae nyumbani. Na wakae maisha mzuri kuliko ile iko Kibera. Tunazungumzia family planning, tunazungumzia family values, na tunasema ile values tulilewa nazo sisi. Tumesema wale wamama tuko 60 na juu tuko kama 20 hapa. Tumesema lazima turudi nyumbani tuzungumzie watoto. Wamama as custodians of the family, we are going to help build the nation. Because Biblia inatuambia a clever woman anajenga nyumba yake na mikono yake. Sisi maendeleo we are going to do that. Matters water. Tunazungumzia maji. Tunaomba maji. Mimi wakati ya 2017 nilizunguka Kenya. And I've been to 47 counties. And I know when Vision 2030 we talk about safe water, we have only 11 years to go. So I'm asking myself, why can't we harvest water? Tunaomba serikali national na county wasaidie wa mama, watupe mikopo, tunaona pesa iko. Si tunaionanga? Sisi hatuitishi nyingi, tuwe na water tanks na tutolewe duty ya matangi ya maji.
Being a chairperson at the Maendeleo ya Wanawake organization comes with lots of responsibilities and a fair share of challenges, but her determination in achieving the set goals gives her the strength to fight on. She wishes to leave behind a good legacy for others to borrow a leaf from.
Even as we go to matters family planning, which I know I'll be fought by some of my women leaders, I also think a girl can abstain. Unaweza kukaa bila hiyo maneno mpaka ufike hiyo miaka, usome upate makaratasi yako. Kwani once you are getting married, kuna kazi nyingine ushaolewa. So ni kitu gani unakimbilia kila siku?
Standing on top of the African mountain, she sings her hero song to some of those who supported and watched her back as she braved the rough terrain to empowering the African woman.
I want to echo what Maendeleo has done this afternoon in the launch of these water tanks. We must eradicate poverty. We must change our lifestyle of food styles, eating habits, because we are seeing a lot of damaging diseases like cancer, which is crippling our society. And I want to say again that woman is the foundation of all forms of development. A woman is a pillar, a very strong person, and she has a role to play. And therefore, I believe on women, and I believe on what Maendeleo is doing in introducing the water, because if we get clean water, collecting the clean water which is wasted around the country, it's killing people in Budalangi, in Turkan, all over the country, and yet we are in our homes, we don't have the water. So this is a noble cause that the Maendeleo, and I'm seeing it as a big boom that it's going to change the lives of Kenyans.
KRA raisi awambie watoe duty kwa wamama. Tupatiwe water tanks. Na 50,000 na mama alipe na 48 months. Kile mboma ipate a water tank in the next 5 years. Imeingia. Ninazungumzia 47 counties, sizungumzia Ukambani. So we want a woman to be able to pay 600 shillings, and it is possible through the government. Kupata ile bank, tutaambiwa kila mama adhaminiwe na county government yake apate tangi ya maji. Unless you have questions, I'm heading to Homa Bay. We really want to say this has been a beautiful meeting. Wamama watarudi wasome. Wamama ndio wanalea watoto wakati wasichana wadogo wanazaa. Wanarudi kuletea wamama watoto. So we are saying we want healthy families. And a healthy family is a woman marrying at an age where she can manage her own life. So hii mkutano watasomeshwa mambo mingi sana. Nachukua nafasi hii kuthank Director NCPD
na timu yake yote na kusema msomeshe wamama, na wamama wanasoma 11 counties today. And so Maendeleo is open for partnerships.
Yes.
Hata donors wakitaka kutunulia matangi ya maji, tuko karibu.